Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jurassic Wars back out again with another video, and today we are looking at the S.H Monsterarts Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, Godzilla Evolved. From Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. Alright, let's get into the box. As we can see here, the box has the figure on the top in a very static pose. There's a bit of smoke. Some of the posability. And I can already tell from this one right here, I don't like how that head can't come all the way up, so we'll get back to that later on. The lizard. And back to the front. Top. Flap it open. Take the box over the head. Protective lid over the back, and take out the figure, take out the spare hands, which is about all we're gonna get, and over the head. Alright, let's take a look at the boyo here. Evolved Godzilla. Alright, as we can tell, he is indeed pink, as is with his evolution from taking Tiamat's DNA. Rest in peace, Tiamat, even though you are not dead. You still got murked. Alright. Initial thoughts with this figure. The joints are visible. That's part of it. It's everywhere. You can try your best, but I mean, it's there. Get used to it. Especially at these shoulder ones. But let's go ahead and look at the paint job. So the first thing that hits me is this like little gold. I don't know what they were doing here. It's the same color as the claws. I don't know what they were doing. Translucent pink all the way through. If I was using something other than a ring light with my phone attached to it, I would use my phone to prove that it is translucent, but I don't have a light. Maybe I'll put a clip in. All the way down to the tail, it's translucent. This dark gray dry brushing with the, I don't even know, like shade of gold. The paint actually stops right here, and I've actually painted that. It needs to be better done. But I mean, for a quick mock-up, it's alright. It took me not even 15 minutes. But yeah, that's the paint job. It kind of brushes down the legs, all the way down to the toes, which are two different colors. Don't ask, don't know. Let's get into, something I want to mention. Actually, no, I'll go into articulation and the posability. We're going to start at the head and work our way down. The head is not on a ball joint. It moves about this far that way and this far that way. Down ridiculously. And that's about it for up. It doesn't go up. The mouth is not on a usual hinge. It's very stuck, so you can open it really, really wide if you want to, and then close it, but then it just kind of resets. So play with that if you want. Oh, hi, Scout. You might see her in the camera. There she is. Hello. We have a surprise visitor. All right. Moving down to the chest. It moves right here, about down that far, up about that far. Right here, yeah, you can kind of see it move. That moves perfectly. If I include that, it gets an extra bend to it. The arms and the shoulders, they come up about that far. Can do a 360. Swivel here. Every ball joint is a swivel. Thank you, Jobby the Hung. Bends about that far to about that far. In about that far. Actually out that far. And it's got these plastic little bits on the end. The legs can do, throw these up, cannot do a 360. Oh, nope, cannot do a 360. But they can bend this far. Out that far. Oh, that looks bad. Everything's on ball joints. I like how smooth that is. It's got a Godzilla-sized spread, like sumo wrestler spread, and come close in about that much. And now, for the moment of truth that we are all looking for, the classic S.H Monsterarts tail, upgraded, because this thing is stupid good. I mean, oh, let me move my foot. Look at how good this is. I mean, it can touch, with stress, it can touch the leg. I mean, everything on here is a ball joint. This whole tail is a ball joint. It can go up that far. It can go down this far, which actually lets you recreate the infamous pose. Oh, God, it fell apart. All right. Now that we're back, now it won't move. What the heck? Yeah, this is acting as like one massive piece. There we go. You can go take a nap in the Coliseum, such as so. Now, for the apparent lack of accessories that this guy, oh God, has, because it's Bandai, and at this point, they're not going to make one anytime. They're not making anything new Atomic Breath-wise, Henny-wise soon, so you know I've done my scrounging, so you know there's going to be a custom Atomic Breath in this section of the video. It just comes with 2 attack hands, which are seen more in the movie than anything else. So all you do is just the simple, come on, take the hands off. And replace it. As you can see, the ball joints kind of like to move around on you, so you kind of gotta work with it a little bit. Sometimes you don't even hear when they get on, so you gotta test the waters. All right, they're on. I don't know what you want me to do with them. So of course I have an Atomic Breath. It is pink. It is amazingly painted. So it's simple. All you got to do is just take this. Let's give him a good pose for this. And you just simply open the mouth and shove it in his face hole. And boom. Atomic Breath. Yippee. My problems with this thing. Let's start with the good things. I like the articulation. The articulation is good, especially for the tail, minus it breaking like that. But, I mean, it was loose. I could feel that it was loose, and I just didn't take care of it. So, yeah. But the articulation, as you can see, as I do this pose, it's good. It can handle some stresses. It can take a fair, decent, many different poses. My problem is with this mouth. You can get replacement heads, which I'm going to do for this little thing, and then it's just better overall. I don't like how this head can only go up about that far. That's stupid. This is stupid that this is only goes up this far. I don't like that. I don't know why they didn't put it on, like, I don't know why they did the neck like a Haya neck. I never liked when Haya did it, and I certainly don't like when Bandai did it. That's one of my biggest things, that why I don't invest in Hayas, except for their Shimo coming up. I just don't like how they do their necks. I don't care for looks. I care for articulation. And I don't like how they do their necks. And I don't like how this Godzilla Evolved has a neck that doesn't go all the way up when he specifically does it in the movie. But, I mean, it doesn't break too much. This soft, it's bent. Apparently, that's just how it's supposed to be. I don't know, but, I mean, ay. But, yeah. To answer the question of, should you add this to your collection? I honestly would say yes. Sure, the head isn't the best, and you don't get a lot of articulation. That you don't get a lot of articulation in the neck, but the figure itself is not that bad. The paint is there's some more to be desired. But overall, I would say go ahead and get it. And if you really, really like if the paint is something that bothers you, paint over it. And the head, there's replacement heads out there that will do just fine for you. Like, I'm going to get one. So, I mean, it is not a bad thing. It's just there's more to be needed. Speaking of the head, now I think about it, the teeth are not bad on mine. There have been reports that the teeth are really bad. Mine are fine. So I don't have a problem with them there. I don't have a problem with the eyes either. They're all fine. But yeah, guys, I think as I go through, I think that's gonna wrap up this video. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, do all that beautiful, beautiful jazz. I know you will. And I will see you on the next one. But as always, guys, be free, be humble, and be you.